Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another K.A.R. Coffee House. I'm Bob Wallace with Kalamazoo Academy of Rock. Happy holidays. We're so excited to be here again tonight. We had a lot of fun Friday night doing a coffee house show, and we had so many student musicians sign up this time that we split it into two shows. So we're really grateful that you're back here with us, or if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. We've been doing these coffee houses actually for a couple years now, and they've been a lot of fun, a way to showcase smaller acoustic-oriented acts to go along with our rock program. And as COVID hit and we needed to move things virtually, we were able to adapt this to a live stream event. Our rock stuff tends to be pre-recorded, and we share those videos, which are really, really cool. But we're excited that this is a live event. So everything you're seeing tonight is live from our student musicians and our hosts. Speaking of hosts, we were very fortunate in 2019 to connect with a wonderful singer-songwriter from the Kalamazoo area, who many of you know, and that is Kaitlin Rose. She joins us as a teacher and a band director, and is with us this evening. She's been part of our coffee house program now for, I don't know, I think three sessions, if I'm counting right.
I don't count. I'm not counting this year. I lost my ability to count.
Time is
yeah, it's been a few sessions, and I'm so grateful to be a part of the coffee house. It's really up my alley.
Yeah, and speaking of holiday tunes, you're in the midst of releasing a series of holiday songs yourself. So check those out on Bandcamp if you haven't yet. I'm playing a little piano on those myself, so I guess I'm sort of plugging myself too.
Anyway. Who plays the heck out of that piano?
Good stuff. Well, we've got a great lineup tonight. We got a special musical guest, Joe Hertler. If you saw him Friday night, Joe will be on a little bit later with us, and we're excited to have him. We'll introduce him a little later on. Anything else we want to talk about before we kick it off?
Gosh, I don't know. I think I'm just really excited about the lineup tonight. Many of the people who are playing, I have taught. So, or have done coffee house before. So I'm just really excited to catch up with everyone and hear their songs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I will be backstage as usual and back on a little bit later to say hello. And here we go.
All right, here we go. All right. So, like I said, tonight there are some amazing performers, and I am very lucky. I consider myself very lucky to have worked with and know personally everyone who is performing tonight. I'm looking at my notes list. That's why I'm pointing over there. And first up, we have a very vivacious and energetic multi-instrumentalist. We call him Jimbo. Hey!
Hi!
Hi! How you doing?
Better now. How are you?
Yes, exactly the same. I feel energized by the fact that we're doing this, so
me too.
I'm feeling great. And you have an energized performance to share with all of us.
Yeah, to some degree.
All right, awesome. You ready to take it away?
Yes.
Thanks, Jimbo.
I am. Thank you. So this first song is a song I love very much. It is called Archer on the Beach by a group called Destroyer, led by Dan Behar, who's a great songwriter. There's two versions of it. There's one that made it onto the record, which is full of like super psychedelic saxophone solos, and then there's one that they did with Tim Hecker, which is like ambient and dreary and also really cool. I'm going to mix the two together and play you my interpretation of it. Watch your step and you go. The ash king's made of ashes, the ice queen's made of snow. And Archer, yeah, you left him with his arrows stuck in a peach. Awake on your crutches in the moonlight, archer on the beach. Careful now, watch your step and you go. With his arrows slightly out of reach. Possible raver on your deathbed, archer on the watch your step and you go. The ice queen's made of ashes, the ash king's made of snow. The archer is where you left him, with his arrows all in a heap, stapled to the neck of the storm, archer on the beach. Archer on the beach. Problem with the soil is, the problem with the destroyer is, the night where the thousand stitches above her right eye, then waves goodbye. That's that song. You know, that's funny. So, like, starting to notice that's sort of becoming a tendency. It's like, it's a really crazy thing to be confronted with one's own need for applause. Like I didn't know how to handle that silence, and that's kind of an intense thing to think about. That's interesting. Another thing. So this next song is one that I wrote. I wrote it probably well over a year ago now, and I've been kind of obsessed with it and obsessively editing it ever since then. Like, to the point where sometimes I've actually regressed as a result, with, you know, trying to figure this song out. And so I just got off work like an hour ago, and a lady came in, kind of fresh on a rant about how she felt people should be treated and shouldn't be treated. And we agreed, and I was talking to her for a while, and somehow, just thinking about it now, still continues to give me new context for this piece of music that I wrote, far too long ago to even really be still dwelling on it. So, this song is kind of about things that make us treat each other poorly and things that might make us treat each other better. It's called Something to Say. And this is my first time playing it for anyone, really. So, here it goes.
Difference to me to see for a seat sucked black in a hot car, swimming in a melting echo. claustrophobic howl smother cue convention codes. Who's got the better question to ask? Who's got something to say?
That song.
Woo!
That song is also. Thank you. That song's also gonna be released at some point in the future under the name The Via Ferrata with my friend Gordy Jennings, who some of you might know. So I wanted to make sure I stated his some of his writing credit there too.
Awesome,
Thank you.
Jimbo. You're fierce. That's the word I was thinking of. Like the energy in your performances, like they're always like so passionate and fierce. And I
Thank
just
you.
really love everything about like how you write and how you perform and the way that you choose to like your moments to really let it all out. And it looks cathartic for you.
It totally is.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you. And so I just wanted to also say, for those of you who don't know Jimbo, I met you, Jimbo, as a drummer. And
Yeah.
then, you kind of pick up guitars and like play around, but I had no idea. So I'm just, to say multi-instrumentalist, what I mean by that is you play drums, you play guitar. Do you play anything else?
Well, banjo and mandolin and bass.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jimbo. We'll see you later.
Okay, great.
Okay, have fun. I could hear his family clapping for him in the background. It was faint, but I could hear him back there. They're very supportive, awesome family. Okay, so we're going to keep moving along because we have many performances yet to go, everybody. Up next, we have Mackenzie. Mackenzie has been, hi! Mackenzie has been in the Kalamazoo Academy of Rock for a couple of years now?
3.
3 years. Wow.
Yeah, I think.
3 years, that's wild.
It feels like yesterday.
Yeah, it feels like such a short time ago that I was first working with you and we were having our first like lessons together.
Me coming
And
in with my guitar and saying I don't know how to play, teach me.
Yes, absolutely. You have just come such a long way, and I'm so happy to see you here tonight and really glad that you're a part of this.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so you were really into playing guitar and accompanying yourself that way,
Yeah.
but you're playing some keys.
Yeah, this was like a quarantine thing for me. I got a keyboard a year ago. Didn't really know how to play it. I took piano lessons when I was little, stopped taking piano lessons because I didn't like it. And then I was bored during quarantine, so I just sat down and started playing, and it kind of clicked one day, and then I figured out how to play.
Well, good for you. It's not an easy thing to do, and especially, it's good that you had the time to just kind of noodle around.
Right.
And looks like you got some really nice gear there, so you can hear yourself, and we can hear you sing.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, well, I'll quit jabbering on and let you take the show away. So have a great performance.
Thank you.
Yep.
So I'm Mackenzie. Like Kaitlin said, I've been playing with the Kalamazoo Academy of Rock for 3 years now. This is my 4th coffee house session, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But the first song I'm going to play for everyone is Angel in Blue Jeans by Train. And though I never got his name or time to find out anything, I loved him just the same. And though I rode a different road and sang a different song, I'll love him till my last breath's gone. Like a river made of silver, everyone came running to the scene. I was shot down in cold blood by an angel in blue jeans. Whoa. Late that night he got away. I chased him to the turnpike where music never plays. And though I rolled upon the stones and fell into the water, I love him till my judgment days. Like a sunrise I keep falling down. I think my heart could pound right out of me. I see a million different ways to never leave this maze alive. I woke up in somebody's arms, strange yet so familiar, where nothing could go wrong. Barely alive or nearly dead, somehow awake in my own bed, and there you are, like a highway headed my way. Life is but a dream. I was shot down by your love, my angel in blue jeans. Thank you. Yeah, like Jimbo said, it's really weird playing for a computer screen where I can't see people, but I'd like to think that there are people out there. So I know there are. This second song that I'm going to play for you guys is called Ladylike by Ingrid Andress. Last session I played another one of her songs. I recently took a road trip with my dad, and this was like the album I listened to the entire time. It was like a couple weeks ago, and I completely changed what I wanted to play because I was like, okay, this song just like clicked for me, and I completely love it. I became obsessed with it very quickly. So this is Ladylike by Ingrid Andress. I drank tequila straight, haven't brushed my hair in days, and I'll kiss on the first date if I'm really feeling it. Don't even own a dress, bite my nails when I get stressed, do whatever for attention if I'm needing it. Controversial, so outspoken, I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a ladylike. Whoa, I could bring you to your knees and get you kicked out the Garden of Eden. Untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick and a cigarette pack on the dash, I'm a lady like that. Sometimes I forget not to talk about politics when I'm in the middle of me getting hit on. Sometimes I'm not polite, don't bite my tongue, I speak my mind. Let curse words fly when shit goes wrong. Controversial, so outspoken, I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a ladylike. Whoa, I could bring you to your knees and get you kicked out the Garden of Eden. Untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick and a cigarette pack on the dash, I'm a lady like that. Controversial, so outspoken, I've been told I'm not ladylike, but I'm a lady like. Whoa, I could bring you to your knees and get you kicked out the Garden of Eden. Untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick and a cigarette pack on the dash, I'm a lady like. Whoa, I could bring you to your knees and get you kicked out the Garden of Eden. Untamable, unframeable, Mona Lisa. Oh, kiss you like a whiskey fire, turn around, leave your heart in a riot. Lipstick and a cigarette pack on the dash, I'm a lady like that. I'm a
Oh my gosh, that was so
Thank you.
fantastic,
Thank
Mackenzie.
you.
I'm not
No,
tearing
not
up
at
at
all.
all.
You would never.
Mm-mm. I feel nothing. No, that was so great. You were just fantastic. You've come
I'd
such
just like to
a
thank you
long
for being a
way.
part of that because you have been.
Oh, I have been just a little tiny part of it. You have done all of the work. I just say, do a little bit of this or a little bit of that, and then you just run
And I
away
mean,
and
that
spread
little
your
bit of this
wings.
and that little bit of that, I would never think of. So,
Well, I'm sitting here thinking about all of the teachers, like your mom, and just wondering how y'all they deal with, like, their students, like, growing up, and you're a senior now, and
don't
you
remind
know
me.
I know it's just wild. So thank you so much for being a part of the coffee house,
Thank you.
and I hope you're a part of it next session too.
Yeah. Bye.
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, wow. That was fabulous, and I feel like I'm going to get emotional tonight. Maybe some of you out there too. It's not that often that we get to hear live music even online, and I know we're all missing it so much these days. Those are my cats, sorry. But this is a special treat to be able to hang out with one another, even virtually. So thank you all very much again for being here and supporting the Kalamazoo Academy of Rock and the students. So up next we have Bella, who is actually now a sophomore in college, and she has come back to join us for Coffee House, which I'm super glad about. Welcome, Bella.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited that you guys let me be here still. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to let everybody know real quick that I have worked with Bella a couple of times. We did the Americana band together, and then have you done another coffee house? I'm blanking.
Yeah,
right.
I did another one earlier in the pandemic. So
Yes.
it's been awesome.
And you?
I really enjoy it.
Well, you're awesome. I really enjoy your
You're
performance.
awesome.
So I'm looking forward to listening to you. Take it away.
Thank you. Alrighty. So I've got a couple songs. The first one I'm gonna do, I have sung before in Americana band last year, but I love it so much. It is by the amazing Rachel Davis. She was like a Kalamazoo artist. She's in Nashville now. She's so awesome. I love this song, but I've never done it a cappella before, so I'm gonna do it. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I went down from the mountain not too long to make my return. But then fury filled the skies, and the river it did rise. With no home to call my own, I do sojourn. Let the water take me down, let all my troubles drown, let them slumber in the darkness of the deep. Make a fiddle from my bones if they ever make it home. Pray, little Mary, little Martha, don't you weep. In the valley I do travel, from the wild I heed the call. I'm a stranger in this land, with no soul to lend a hand. Not for love or blood or mercy will I fall. Let the water take me down, let all my troubles drown, let them slumber in the darkness of the deep. Make a fiddle from my bones if they ever make it home. Pray, little Mary, little Martha, don't you weep. lay my body in the ground, then my spirit will ascend that mountain once again. There is peace upon my homeland to be found. Let the water take me down, let all my troubles drown. Let them slumber in the darkness of the deep. Make a fiddle from my bones if they ever make it home. Pray, little Mary, little Martha, don't you weep. Thank you so much. That was Lazarus by Rachel Davis again. If you're lucky, you may have gotten to hear my cat meow in the middle of it, so I hope you liked that. And my next song is, I've got a friend here to play some guitar with me. This is Alex, and he is a lovely guitarist. So we're gonna play another one that I love. This has become one of my favorite songs over the past year. My lovely dad showed it to me, and I really like it. I've been waiting for a chance to play it. Really excited to. So glad I get this opportunity. It is called Hotter Than Mojave in My Heart, and it is by Iris DeMint. Well, I've heard them say there's one for everybody, and I just knew somehow that you'd be the one for me. 'Cause making love with you's not just a hobby. No, it's the flame that burns the forest down in me. And darling, was it day or was it nighttime? Were them whippoorwills moaning through the trees, through the trees? I don't remember just what you said, but right from the start you made me hotter than Mojave in my heart. Well, baby, I could stay this way forever, just passing time in 99. 'Cause loving you's my favorite kind of weather. Oh, forever let the flame burn down in me. And I'll not prepare my heart for the change of season. And I'll whip a winter wind there if she blows, if she blows. God bless the day that you came along and you tipped my apple cart and you made me hotter than Mojave in my heart. And I'll not prepare my heart for the change of season. And I'm gonna whip a winter wind there if she blows, if she blows. God bless the day that you came along and you tipped my apple cart and you made me hotter than Mojave in my heart. Now it's hotter than Mojave in my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. That is it for me.
Ella, you have such an amazing voice. You are so brave. Sounds amazing. I mean, that first song, so, you know, I love Rachel Davis, and we love that song. You know I love that song.
Yes,
And
everybody does.
everybody does. And hi, Alex. We're talking to you too. That was second song was great too. You guys did you crushed it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's I always have so much fun. So thank you. It was awesome. Love to do it.
Well, we love having you. Everybody is just going nuts out there right now. You should see all these comments. You're gonna have to go later. Oh, well, bye for now. Thank you so much. You have one of my favorite voices of all. like all time.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. We'll see you in a bit. Whew. That was exciting. Holy smokes. That really energized me. I'm sure she's just like feeling it right now too. Okay. Calm down. There's much more music to come. Up next, we have JJ. And he's coming on right now. Here he is. Hi, JJ. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am great. I'm having a blast listening to everybody.
Cool.
How are you feeling? Do you feel ready?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, but I'm ready.
Yeah. I know. I understand. It's funny, even when it's on the screen, but it's still live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just to say a little bit, I want to just let everyone know that I have worked with you in the past in a rock band, and to see you perform in that capacity, you have just this incredible rock voice and presence. And it really surprised me the first time that I saw you. I was like, who is that guy with that huge voice? And you're taking another approach tonight and shifting from the rock and roll to the folk side of things. And I love your song choices. I'm so excited for everybody to hear you. So if you're ready, I'll step away and take it away.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Hi, I'm JJ. I am an 11-year-old fifth grader at Woodland Elementary. I've been with K.A.R for 3 sessions, and singing. I've been singing since I was 7 years old. I want to say a big thank you to Mr. Bob and Miss Kaitlin for giving me an opportunity to play. The song that I will be playing for you is For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield. All right. Something happened in here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I've got to beware. Next time we stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Battle lines been drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What field day for the heat? 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs, mostly saying hooray for our side. Next time we stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, man come and take you away. You stop, hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. Better stop now, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. Better stop, children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. Thank you. That was For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield. Next up, I will be playing Nowhere Man by the Beatles. I just want to give a big shout out to my guitar teacher, Mr. Rich, for helping me, and also my vocalist teacher, Miss Hellner. So you guys rock. So this is Nowhere Man by the Beatles. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me. No, man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. No, man, the world is at your command. He's as blind as he can be, sees just what he wants to see. No, man, can you see me at all? No, man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Thank you. Woo-hoo! That was Nowhere Man.
Woo-hoo! Good job. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You have gotten smooth,
Thank
JJ.
you.
Yeah, I mean, your voice sounded
Thank you.
phenomenal. That was great. Yeah, I mean, I could just say it over and over again. I am sure that your whole family and everyone who works with you, your guitar teacher and your voice teacher, feel really proud of you right now. Yeah. Well, you aced it. You can not feel nervous anymore. Now you can just relax and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Bye. Wow, that was so great. And such awesome song choices, JJ. That was really cool. So guess what? We only have 2 performances left, 2 student performances. And then we have our headliner, our special musician guest, Joe Hertler, who is going to be playing later on after the kids are done. These always go by so fast. Real quick, I want to point out the fact that this show has been running so smoothly because Bob Wallace is behind the scenes at the controls, making sure that everything segues in just the right time. Like if I were about to say who's next, which I'm about to do, you'll see him come on the screen. So Ethan is going to be performing next. And there he is.
Hello.
Hi, Ethan.
Hi.
Good job, Bob.
Amazing.
How are you feeling? You feeling good? Feeling ready?
Yeah, a little bit nervous, but that's usual, you know.
I know, that's usual. Nice deep breath before you get started. Your song choices are excellent. You're amazing. And we're all here supporting.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah. See ya. Okay. So, this song is called The Universe by Gregory Alniskov. And it's just really pretty and nice. And just, I don't know. It means a lot to me. I don't know why, it just does. So, here you go. The universe, she's wounded, got bruises on her feet. Sat down like I always did and tried to calm her down. Sending my warmth and my silence, but all she sends me back is rain, rain. The universe, she's wounded, still got infinity ahead of her, still got you and me. And everybody says she's beautiful, 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 beautiful. listen now, they got her lit up on the moon. They got stars doing cartwheels, all the nebulas on her tune. The universe is whispering so softly I can hear all the croaking insects, all the taxi cabs, all the bums spent change, all the boys playing ball in the alleyway. They're just folds in a dress. The universe, she's wounded, still got infinity ahead of her, still got you and me. And everybody says that she's beautiful, 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 beautiful. That she's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She's beautiful, she's beautiful. And everybody says. Everybody says. Everybody says. Okay, so that's the song. Yeah, I don't know. The next one is called I Can't Go On Without You by Kaleo, or Kaleo, I don't know how to say his name. I've known him for so long, still don't know how to say his name. But yeah, Can't Go On Without You. They thought they were meant for each other, one thinking of one another, never thinking just for 1 second she would take a different attraction. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, yeah, oh no. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, yeah, oh no. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you, no. Can't go on without you, babe. Can't go on without you. So, what's the point of breaking my sweetheart? She wanted me to let down my guard. Well, no, they say it's better that way, so you better hush and walk away. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, oh no. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, oh no. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you, no. Can't go on without you. I can't go on, I won't go on living on without you. Where was I supposed to wait for you, sweetheart? Hide away the shame, yes, I keep it all inside. The thought it crossed my mind to do all the things I regret, and we don't want that. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, yeah, oh no. We don't want that, we don't want that, we don't want that, oh no. I can't go on without you. I can't go on without you, no. Go on without you. I can't go on without you. Oh, so what is left but a broken man, 'cause nothing hurts like a woman can. I can't go on without you. I can't go on without you. Can't go on without you. Can't go on, won't go on without you.
Holy smokes! Ethan! Wow, that was
Thank you.
spectacular. Did it feel good
Yeah,
for you?
I was a lot less nervous than I thought I'd be, so that was a plus.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just happens where you're just that nervous right before you start, and then you get going, and it just kind of all disappears. So I hope that's what it was like, because, I mean, you played so authentically, like
Thanks.
so much feeling. Yeah, it's great because, just quickly, I didn't say anything about your experience with the Kalamazoo Academy of Rock before you began. And I haven't known you super long, but just what I have known is I have seen you absolutely like shred on electric guitar. I didn't even know you played acoustic, and then like I met with you and you're like, oh yeah, I like this classical guitar too, and I was like, what? Yeah, that was really awesome.
Okay.
I'm gushing. All right, I'll let you go. I'll let you off the hook. Enjoy the rest of the show. See you
Thank you
later. Yeah, thanks, Ethan. Wow. Whew. But seriously, it's really amazing to see these young people who were in rock bands really rocking out. I mean, some of those bands, if you've seen them live, they really picked some rockin' stuff. And then to see them transition this way and show maybe their more vulnerable side or the softer side in acoustic music, whether it's piano or keyboard or acoustic guitar, sorry. It's just really, really nice to hear that variation. I am fumbling over my words because I'm just in awe of all of these performances tonight. So I will segue to our next and our final student performer of the evening, Lucy Wallace. Will you join us? Hi.
Hey.
Can you believe it's already this time?
I know, that went so quick.
Yeah.
I'm never nervous when it starts, and then I gradually just can feel my heart start to race faster. By the time it's my turn, I'm like, okay, all right, okay, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, my heart's racing right now, and I'm not even playing. I'm just everybody's performances were so amazing tonight.
Yeah, everybody's doing so well.
Yeah. So Lucy, speaking of people who are multi-instrumentalists and have been in Kalamazoo Academy of Rock for a very long time, you fit that bill.
Yeah.
So let's start out by just saying a little bit about your experience with K.A.R. And I know you play piano. You're playing piano tonight, but you also play bass and acoustic guitar a little bit too.
Yeah, so I've been in K.A.R. for, I think, nearing 7 years. It'll be 7 in January, February, something. Yeah, I've played piano for a long time. I want to give a shout out to Jeff Mitchell, who started K.A.R. and who's been teaching me piano for a really long time. And then I started learning acoustic guitar over quarantine, and I picked up bass when none of the guitarists wanted to play it. So, yeah. But
in the rock bands,
right? Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's been really fun, and I love being a part of it. It's just so fun to be on a stage and really get to rock out, you know?
Yeah. And you're about to rock out in a different way from home.
Right.
I love your lights.
Thanks.
Yeah. Have a fun time, and we'll all be listening and cheering you on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So this first song is called Life in the City by the Lumineers. Just kidding. Okay, now I'm ready to go. And if the city skyscrapers rise over this island, would you be glad to see Manhattan for once? I knew this dream had died, JMZ line, Myrtle and Broadway, but I'd be glad to see Manhattan for once. Oh, oh, living life in the city. Oh, oh, it will never be pretty. Oh, 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 we can plan if we make it. Oh, oh, we won't let them, they won't take it from me, no, no, oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. And if you leave, don't leave me all alone, 'cause I'll be scared, I'll be naked, I'll be cold, and I miss my dad, Cleopatra, sitting on the phone. So take me back off these streets, we'll never be apart, together from the start, never, never falling back alone. Oh, oh, living life in the city. Oh, oh, it will never be pretty. Oh, 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 we can plan if we make it. Oh, oh, we won't let them, they won't take it from me, no. Oh, oh, and if the sun don't shine on me today, and if the subways flood and bridges break, will you just lay down and dig your grave? Or will you rail against your dying day? La da 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 All right. Well, in between these songs, I'll just take a second to say big thanks again to Kaitlin and Bob, my dad. Kaitlin, I just want to say thank you for supporting me, and I know everybody else doing the coffee house right now feels the same way, but you're just such a good support and really make us feel like we're heard and that we belong. We have a place to express ourselves, and that's really important. And so thank you for giving us this opportunity. And Bob, Dad, thanks for giving us this opportunity, and thanks for supporting us and believing in us. So this next song is a little different. It's by One Direction. It's called Never Enough. And so, yeah, I heard this. A friend showed it to me, and I was like, man, this is catchy. And I was like, you know, I wonder what I could do with that on piano. And as soon as I sat down, I was like, oh, okay, all right, we gotta turn that into something. So here you go. I hope you enjoy. Wanna pull an all-nighter and get into something we'll never forget. Wanna stay up and party the weekend away and I know when to quit. Wanna drive in the night till the end of the earth and go over the edge. Wanna wake up with you and say, baby, let's do it all over again. Lips so good, I forget my name. I swear I could give you everything. I don't need my love, you can take it and take it and take it. I don't need my heart, you can break it and break it and break it. I just can't get too much of you, baby. It's never enough, never enough, never enough, never enough. Come on, oh, oh, come on, ooh. Wanna pull an all-nighter and get into something we'll never forget. Wanna stay up and party the weekend away and I know when to quit. Wanna drive in the night to the end of the earth and go over the edge. Wanna wake up with you and say, baby, let's do it all over again. Lips so good, I forget my name. I swear I could give you everything. I don't need my love, you can take it and take it and take it. I don't need my heart, you can break it and break it and break it. I just can't get too much of you, baby. It's never enough, never enough. It's never enough, never enough. Come on, oh, come on, ooh. Come on, oh, come on, ooh. Too much is never enough, too much is never enough, too much is never enough, too much. Too much is never enough, too much is never enough, too much is never enough, too much. I don't need my love, you can take it and take it and take it. I don't need my heart, you can break it and break it and break it. I just can't get too much of you, baby. It's never enough, never enough. I don't need my love, you can take it and take it and take it. I don't need my heart, you can break it and break it and break it. I just can't get too much of you, baby. It's never enough, never enough. It's never enough, never enough. Come on, oh, come on, ooh. Come on, ooh. Come on, ooh. Thank y'all so much.
Okay. All right, Lucy. I have to host here. I can't cry.
Oh, thank you
That
so
was
much. It was
wonderful.
really, excuse me,
Yeah.
really fun. Yeah, yeah.
Good. You look
so
like you were having
It's
fun.
nice to have something to look forward to, you know.
Absolutely. Yep. And that is why we do this. Even if we're not actually together, it really feels like we are. And I'm so grateful.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lucy. Great job. Whew. That was wonderful. So, what a fun night. What a ride. And it's not over yet. We have just a little bit more to go. We have a very special guest who's going to be joining us. And here's Bob to say a little bit about our special musical guest of the evening.
Hey, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in and listening. We're so proud of these student musicians. I'll have a few more comments at the end, but definitely wanted to introduce our special musical guest. We were fortunate to have Joe Hertler tune in with us on Thursday night with a special event with our students where he was able to share some songs and some advice and his experiences in the music business. For those of you that don't know Joe Hertler of Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers, I'm going to share a little bit of info. Joe's been backstage tonight listening to our student musicians and enjoying the show. and we're about to bring him out here. But Joe started playing music as a student in school orchestra, much like our students here, eventually found a niche playing bass in high school. As a college student, he began to find his voice as a singer-songwriter and guitar player, started playing solo shows, and eventually started a band. As Joe progressed musically, his thoughtful lyrics, catchy melodies, and smooth and charismatic vocals gained a following, and the Rainbow Seekers built a roster of incredibly talented musicians performing a diverse range of genres. Their energetic, feel-good shows have propelled Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers to develop a large and loyal following over the last 10 years of touring, with increasing success each year, including notable shows at Red Rocks and South by Southwest. Their video for Old Love on YouTube has been viewed more than 150,000 times, and on Spotify, their top 5 songs have a combined plays of more than 7 million listens. So without further ado, please welcome to our stream, Mr. Joe Hertler.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
What's cracking, everyone? Doing all right?
Yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah. Well, I got to listen to a good portion of them tonight, and there was some really good stuff. And before I start, shout out to all the parents out there. People always bring up like luck when it comes to like making music and continuing to make music. But I'll tell you right now, like the first major lottery that you can hit as a musician is having parents that love you and support you and encourage you to do the things that you love. So I think when I started getting into music more professionally, one of the big things I noticed is everyone has some sort of musical background. They started at the age that you guys are all at, and they had parents that put them in programs like what you're currently in. And I really encourage you all to just appreciate that, because it's so massively important, and it's such a big forward step when it comes to really making a go of this. And some of you out there might have like a parent that's not like super into it, especially if you start to you might notice that a little bit more if you start to take it like really seriously. That was my situation, and if you're one of those, or you eventually encounter that, just use it as a means to just work a little bit harder and prove them wrong. But I get the sense that most of your parents are probably pretty into what you're doing and are into music in general. So tell them thank you, and just every day that you pick up an instrument, appreciate what they are giving you in order allowing you to, because a lot of kids don't get that. It's just the truth of the world. But yeah, I got a couple songs for you. I hope you dig them, and yeah, let's do it. Thanks so much for having me, Bob, Katie. You guys are awesome. Appreciate your teachers always. They're just important as the parents as well, and you guys are in very good hands. This is just a song I wrote a while ago. It never really made it on a record. I would say probably like 9 out of the 10 songs that I write actually ever like make it onto a record that we released. And this is just kind of one of those that got kind of forgotten in the mix, or just was written at the wrong time, or for whatever reason just didn't quite make it. But I do like playing it from time to time. It's called The Quilt. This little thing. There we go. Got stuff going on all over the place in here. You don't want to see my floor. It's like all wires.
You are an angel, a strike of a match, a quilt to cover the land. You are a garden, from roots to the flowers, is sewn by your mother's hands. You are the forest, and the noises from darkness when the universe breathes. You're a skyscraper who speaks to the stars while the whole city sleeps. When our time has come, where will we go? What will we become? When bodies explode,
the sea. You are a vision, a specter so hidden only the dead can see. You are the violence, the voice that's inside us. I doubt it will change. You are a feeling, a warm bed to sleep in. Oh, won't you just stay? When our time has come, where will we go? Where will we be gone? When our bodies explode, when our bodies explode, when our bodies explode, when our bodies explode. We don't have a saxophone player present. Everyone's got a mouth trumpet. All right. This one's called Passing Through. So I demo everything in this room, and actually, should say that these are going to be the last two songs that I'll ever play in this room. I'm in the process of moving right now. Today was our official first move-in day. So my house is completely torn up. We just got the green light I don't know, 5-ish hours ago. But I have written hundreds of songs in this room. Are pretty much all the songs of our last two records were written in this room. It's generally where my my keyboard player and guitar player will come over. We've been practicing at this house quite a bit over the years, and as well as Aaron's house and his barn. But yeah, it's kind of crazy just how much music I have made in this room. It's the only room that is still kind of intact. I've left the instruments and my recording setup alone. Just it's gonna be the last thing I wanted to tear down that I would be unable to use. So yeah, pretty crazy. I can't believe I'm leaving this spot. But anyway, I guess what I was trying to say is I'll demo everything in this room. Usually start with drums and then bass and just kind of layer it all the way up from there. And every now and then I'll demo something, and the band kind of gets to choose which songs we're gonna play. They make a fantastic filter, filtering out the stuff that might not, be what we're trying to do, or maybe just not be to the taste collectively of our band. But every now and then I'll give them a song, and they kind of start as these little ideas, like a seed, and then through the band we kind of grow them. I sort of rely on them to all bring their own tastes and their own musical abilities into the band, and together we take this little idea and grow something from it. And this is one of those songs where it's on acoustic guitar. It's just really, really bare bones. But when we did it as a band, it just came out so much bigger. And not just bigger, because bigger isn't necessarily better, but fully realized. It was there's this little idea that had all this potential, and as a team, we figured out how to turn it into something that was much greater. But this is the little seed that it started out as. It's called Passing Through. I unfortunately have to cut out the saxophone solo bridge and the last chorus because it just doesn't work on acoustic guitar. But I can get through the first two verses and two choruses. Leather sky which lightning broke, like spark shown the foundry smoke. If you ever heard the ground cry out for rain. Dust devils spun like fading genies, dying ghosts of desert dreams. The boiling clouds descended where we lay. When I am lost amidst my passions, it seems my dreams endless. Someday I'll be brought back to the start. Maybe I'll lose my shit tomorrow, give way to all my sorrow. Today is not the day to fall apart. Sometimes the sun don't shine, but I'll admit it's been a good year. There's normally people passing by through this place. It's always changing, but today there's only me and you. 'Cause we're just passing through. And you grow up, and you move on, and you forgive. 'Cause we've all made mistakes. And you give love, and you let go. We're learning how to lose, 'cause we're just passing through. Desert foothills sparsely lain, like graves of ancient giants slain. If you ever heard the ground cry out for rain. Mountains stretched like breaching wells, casting waves of rolling hills. The boiling clouds descended where we lay. Surely some memories will fade, old friends will move away. All things will be brought back to the start. Maybe I'll lose my shit tomorrow, give way to all my sorrow. But today is not the day to fall apart. Sometimes the sun don't shine, I'll admit it's been a good year. Normally people passing by through this place. It's always changing, but today there's only me and you. 'Cause we're just passing through. And you grow up, and you move on, and you forgive. As we've all made mistakes. And you give love, and you let go. Learning how to lose, 'cause we're just passing through. Alright, this next one's called Fading Marks. I heard some covers from some Michigan artists today. This one is this was actually named by Aaron Zindel of the Ragbirds. A random fact. I didn't have a name for it, and I played it for her in like a radio thing, and she named it. She gave it the name, and it was a perfect name for it. I really couldn't decide. I'm sure some of you guys have moved before, and I think this song is kind of about a lot of things, really. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. I guess it's sort of from the perspective of like a ghost going back into a house that they used to live in, and there's like a new family living there. You know, maybe they put in like a swimming pool or something. So all these things changed about the house, but like deep down there's still things that kind of tie you to that house, like the way like the sunshine comes through the windows, like these things that are just I guess like the memories that you have of a certain thing that, despite it changing in the grand scheme of things, there's these little memories that still tie you to it, that still kind of give you ownership of it in a certain way. And it's sort of applied to you know, relationship with my girlfriend and also my bandmates too, because you know, you go on these crazy adventures together, and like you live a life together, and everyone kind of changes as people. Everyone does, but there's still these foundational things to those relationships that keep you together, that are the reasons that you love each other, that you can always go back and be like, this is one of my best friends, or this is why I love this person, So that's a song about a lot of things smashed into one metaphor about a ghost going back into its house. It was very much inspired by me going back into a house that I used to live in. A friend of mine, when I wasn't friends with him, but at the time, but he moved into a house that I used to live in as a kid. And, many years later, actually, as I befriended this person, he let me check out the house. I was like, holy moly, I can't believe I used to live here. It's crazy. And there was just a bunch of memories came flooding back, and they put a pool in. We didn't have a pool while we lived there. But yeah, this one's called Fading Marks. There's a recording and last song in this one. Both on our newest record, if you want to hear the whole thing. Oh, man. I'm going to take these out for now. This is annoying.
I walked into a home, one that I'd once called my own, 'cause I'd begun to fade. Perhaps I was a ghost, looking for a pulse amidst forgotten days. Fading marks upon the walls, all the way to 6 feet tall. Mossy handprints upon the sidewalk outside. Surely this place has changed, but I feel in many ways that it's still mine, but it has surely moved on. But it's still beautiful, and despite all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful indeed. And despite all the changes, the love here, yeah, it still feels the same. And I just want to make something beautiful. Atop a mound of snow, we could see the amber rose that ran the length of dawn. There once stood scattered woods, which give way to neighborhoods and cookie-cutter lawns. It seems I best remember the cold and the heat, but I'm slowly forgetting the space in between. I try to hold on, I feel that it's mine, so I built a new house with the same he still lives inside. And once more, it still looks beautiful. And despite all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful indeed. And despite all the changes, the love here, yeah, it still feels the same. And I just want to make something beautiful. once more, it still looks beautiful. And despite all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful indeed. In spite of all the changes, the sunlit windows still look the same. And once more, it still looks beautiful. There's so much we forget if we let our days become the same. This was our home, and you still look beautiful indeed. And despite how we've changed, the love that we make still feels the same.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Wow, that was incredible, Joe.
Thanks,
Holy
Katie.
smokes.
That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you guys.
Wow, hearing that last song that way was really special. Yeah, and I encourage everybody to go and listen to the full band version of those two songs. Like you said, Passing Through and that last song are on their last record, Paper Castle. If you go to their website and check that out, it's well, I promise you it's worth your time.
Yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff. And Joe, I wanted to echo your point too about really supportive families. You know, we have an incredible group of people that support these musicians, and our families are really engaged and always sharing feedback with us and sharing their positive energy and encouraging the program, and super grateful for that. Kaitlin, thank you so much for what you bring to our coffee house and to our program overall. And all of our directors and teachers contribute so much. I mean, this is a huge team effort, and we're super lucky to get to do this. And so just want to say thank you again.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And I echo that. And thank you, Bob. And yeah, everybody, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for all of you. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much to the two of you. I'm going to close out the show here with a couple of comments, and we'll catch you later.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much.
All right. Well, thanks again for tuning in. Again, great job to Jimbo, Mackenzie, Bella, Alex, JJ, Ethan, and Lucy. Really fantastic show tonight. We want to remind you we've got a lot of great things going on still with K.A.R. and in our virtual mode here. We've got some podcast episodes that'll be coming out in December. We've got songwriting bands and cover bands going on right now, and we'll be featuring the results of their session work in early January. So keep an eye on our Facebook page for that. If you'd like to support K.A.R., 'tis the holiday season. We've got a brand new online store, some great shirts and hats and stickers and cool stuff out there. If you're looking for some neat holiday gifts, we'd certainly appreciate the support. And certainly if you want to get involved, there's lots of opportunities. We're going to do some really great stuff next session, which will be kind of January into spring. We're going to keep an eye on the COVID situation and see how things unfold, but we've got some great virtual stuff, likely another coffee house. We're thinking about doing some maybe acoustic focused videos, virtual video stuff. We'll certainly have some more rock band and songwriting band, virtual cover band stuff going on. So again, give us a shout on our Facebook page or our website, or give us a call. We would love to hear from you if you'd like to get involved. And just want to wish you a happy holiday season. And until we see you next time, again, be good to each other, stay safe, and rock on.